advantage going to the second leg.
Significant one. 6 goals in that one, Spencer. Talk us through them. We can see them now.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about Gorilla coming back from 3-1 down, but he did go 1-0 up, which was a rare mistake from Dito, not clearing his lines, trying to take someone on with a defender in his own box. Big mistake, and it's always a Belgian. Nangolan pops up with the goal there, makes it 1-0 for Gorilla, but then Dito really turned on the afterburners here, got himself a couple of goals in quick succession. That was nicely done. Driven pass into the box there. A very popular way of passing in FIFA 17, of course. You get that ball into their feet nice and quick. The pros absolutely love it. And here was the second goal, comes through on the left-hand side, and nice little turn, good passing, bang, in the back of the net, 2-1. Gorilla will probably be a little bit unhappy with the way the third goal went in. This one was just a standard goal, if you like, but this one, Pogba, super strong out here, but he gets the ball in the box, and you could argue that Dito's shot was going to go in anyway, Chu, but it was a deflection, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was unlucky for Gorilla, but that deflection definitely sends Courtois the wrong way.
Yeah, big moment in the game there. That, of course, made it 3-1. Gorilla had some big work to do, but we knew he's capable of it. Gets through in the middle here, finds his man, Suarez, first time chance, and he actually gets a little bit of a push from the defender as he hits that, and maybe actually took the ball into the top corner, to be fair, but it made it 3-2 there, and in the second half, Gorilla went and got the equaliser with that away goal advantage. It's pretty key going into this next game. It's a lovely chip ball, controlled it, finished it, and that's the difference between the amateur and the pro player for me, amongst many things, is they will take those chances 99% of the time. They will not miss.
Dito with it all to do. What can he do in the Xbox Grand Final? Let's find out.
Well, let's find out indeed. Here we go. Gorilla on his home console with a 3-away goal advantage. If it stays this scoreline, that means Gorilla will, of course, take victory, $200,000, and of course the trip to that FIFA Pro Awards, which will be happening later in the year. Dito, he needs to score. The pressure is off him. Effectively, he's had his home console. Now it's time to play the way he can with that slow build-up. The Legends back in play, of course, on the Xbox as well. Didn't actually catch a glimpse of whether he's stuck with the same team. No, he's brought Hullet in. Okay, so he's changed Nangolan, I believe, in for Hullet, I believe. That's, of course, Legends available on the Xbox. Gorilla, standard team for him. This is the difference. He's on home soil now. A little controller change for Dito. This is the big part, right? So you used to playing with a PlayStation controller, a little bit small, a little bit, I don't know, it depends on how you are, how big your hands are. That's a big part of it, of course. Now, we're just trying to change the buttons around, just switching the pass button, I believe, there, Dito.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, it's about feeling as comfortable as you can, trying to get the setup as close to, one-for-one as you can as your home console. We'll see, though. I mean, the thing is, Dito can't rely on a draw unless it's obviously a 3-3 draw, or even better for him than a 4-4 draw. But if you can win this outright, then he saves himself all that pain. For now, though, Gorilla on his home console, 3 goals scored away. Can he break the scoring here early on? On the edge of the box with Nangolan, in towards Hullet, who pulls it back, but the opposite Hullet got in there before him. And now a chance for Dito to have his first goal of the game.
Lacazette cuts it back. Lacazette's making the run as well. Looking at Valencia, he's going to go for the overhead through ball, and it will reach Lacazette. He can square it into the box, but the first touch let him down. Just about keeps it in play, but he was muscled off it with ease in the end as the 2 defenders close him down. It's Gorilla in the red once again, in possession. Playing a little bit more slowly, I would say, than he has done. Not looking for that more direct play. As I say that, he puts a big through ball in. It's fell kindly. Marcelo gets it back to Ronaldo, looking towards the middle of the box. He wants to go for the cutback. He tries to stop. He's got control still, just about holds onto it. Nangolan can't turn quick enough. And it's Dito that clears the danger.
Yeah. Almost shooting chance there for Gorilla. Well defended, though, from Dito. Keep the pressure on. That could have been a little dangerous for him. So, one man running, trying to get on the end of it, but Dito continues to spread the ball well, as we're so used to from him. He's back onto that top side of Marcelo, and directly back into the middle. Just trying to keep a hold of it. I think just calm his nerves somewhat at this stage as well. We saw almost instantly the the realization that his controller was different when they started and paused to change that one off. And I think this might be a case, 2-3 minutes of real time, not in-game time, to just relax and set the scene, if you like.
Exactly, get comfortable on the ball, as it were, in real terms of football. Kante does manage to keep control for Dito, but he's lost it fairly easily back on that wing. Ferdinand with a long ball over the top of Chaser. Valencia just cuts it out though, and Dito keeps it calm. Remember that big defensive error. It's Nangolan that's chasing them down there as well. It was David Luiz that lost possession for Dito for the opener, and that's a direct pass. A little lucky to reach Lacazette. Ronaldo will play it back as Dito starting to feel more comfortable and starting to play his possession game that he was used to. He didn't get a chance to settle in, I feel, on the PlayStation, but now on the Xbox it looks like he's starting to feel a little comfortable. That's good run out of play in the end though, and that's sort of think so a little worrisome for Gorilla.
Yeah, and that's the great thing for Dito though. I mean, he knows that all he needs is to win 1-0 here, and this is done. This will be all pain saved, if you like. He'll be 200,000 richer and could go on the champion of 2017. But Gorilla's not a man to give up that easy. Advantage given there, which I think would be preferential for Dito. He holds on to possession. Lacazette will have to beat basically 2 men to get this one across. In the end, it takes a second swipe, and he wins the corner.
Is he going to go for the in-swinger? He is. He's looking to get there. Once the inside post, but it's just gone wide. And it's a goal kick for Gorilla. 31 minutes gone. Dito getting a couple of chances there. I think I'd have took that free kick, honestly. It was advantage given, but it was a really good spot. This is a good run, though. That's a great ball over the top for Ronaldo. Get a parry. It's got to be. And Gorilla scores on the Xbox, making it 4-3. That puts him right in the driving seat.
Yeah, keeper not able to keep a hold of it, and well, Suarez was in just perfect position there. Great position that he has anyway. That is just a nice little tap-in for him. It was that big ball over the top again that started things out, and now all the work is there for Dito. He needs to score 2 to win this outright.
2 goals. 1 is not enough. And that's instantly made it a tough challenge. We were talking about all he needed was a 1-0. It suddenly got a lot harder. Ronaldo took an injury there for Gorilla. We'll have to shake that one off. Won't get substituted, it seems. Suarez to Hullet through the middle. Ronaldo for Dito. Can he get the instant reply that he got in the PlayStation? Almost got really lucky with that rebound. Still not cleared exactly as Dembele tries to shrug off Hullet down the wing. Hullet with the through ball for the red of Gorilla. Another goal here would be so impactful. Neymar, though, unable to keep control. And Dito goes back on the attack.
This could be a killer ball, though. It will run on through. Can he beat the man? Will he shoot? He does shoot. Oh, he's hit the post. Luis got there as well, just before him. Oh, that could be heartbreak. That could be a decider in this game. So close there for Dito.
We've seen them rebound straight back in the path of the striker, but this time it goes wide, and Dito just dragged it a little too far. That's purely down to the controller. Suarez looking for the through ball, gets it to Kante, shrugs it off, and maybe could have turned himself, but he didn't want to take the shot on with Kante. Can't do that scoop turn quite as well as your Suarez and Ronaldo's. That's a great ball through for Gorilla. Suarez looking in the box. Ronaldo arriving, but he's passed it on a little too hard. Ooh, Courtois, a little cut back of the pass. Would love to see Conte's face if he did that in real life.
I mean, that's, in all fairness, incredibly ballsy stuff. 200,000 on the line, and that's not something that most players would even bother risking. Just showing maybe the experience once again of Dito, knowing that his opponent wouldn't just expect that. There's Ronaldo. Oh, Courtois comes out. He's managed to get it away. We're on the stroke of half-time, and he comes in again, and it's Hullet that comes in from post. And the other Hullet, the real Hullet, is on his feet.
Celebrates the goal that eventually comes. Honestly, I thought he could have taken the shot before in the first chance he had. He didn't use Hullet, though, but the tap-in for Hullet there. It wasn't the trademark dreadlock header. It was just a simple tap-in on the stroke of half-time.
They all count.
As he makes it 2-0 and 5-3 on aggregate. And Dito now needs 3 goals in the second half to get himself back in this game. What a thriller to finish in the first half.
Yeah, this right now is Gorilla's game to lose. Everything is in his hands right now. And of course, Dito, does that take the pressure off him? I'm not sure it does. He knows that the only way he's up from here in reality, he's got to have to go for this one. Let's have a look at the goals, though, from this first half, because again, there were lots of them.
Yeah, Nainggolan over the top, and Ronaldo doesn't tend to miss from there. The parry from Courtois, you can argue, would De Gea held it? Would he have parried it differently? This is the argument a lot of players have. Of course, different goalkeepers tend to be used. Obviously, the AI does a lot of the saving for you, and they do react slightly differently. Big chance for Dito here. This was off the post, and that heartbreak. It could have gone off to the left. Suarez was coming in. Ronaldo was back on his feet taking the shot, but this the goal. This is where I thought he could have took it there with Hullet. Instead, he parried it. He went back. Nainggolan recycled it, looked for the cutback, the pass, and the inside tap in from Hullet makes it 2-0 on the Xbox and 5-3 on aggregate in the FIFA Interactive World Cup so far.
Yeah, and I believe that actually all started off with, again, not getting the ball out of the defence quick enough. And that is, I think, happening far too often for Dito at this point. Maybe something he needs to work on for the future, of course, but it all comes down to this last second half. He's 5-3 behind, and he needs to score those, 3 goals here. He can't lose this one.
I mean, it's safe to say it doesn't matter if he lets one more in because he still needs to score 3.
Exactly.
And that would tie things up, of course, 3-3 on the first half, but we might be seeing that third goal here. Well, it goes down. Bit of a rash tackle. It looks like he's picked up an injury there, but the counter still on. Ronaldo lays it across, and Marcelo just gets a foot to it to lay it back to Courtois. Chance now for Dito. He's going to have to start building these attacks up a little bit quicker because he's got time against him. Really nice crossfield ball there, though. Palvin looking towards the middle. There's Hullet coming in. Lays it across to Kante. He's got options in the middle, but he can't get past the defenders. That's straight through. It has to be! What? Oh, fresh air shot and down on the ground. Dito's going to be kicking himself.
Yeah, ball went through. I think he just pulled him back a little bit awkwardly there. And you saw the frustration on Dito's face with that. And now maybe Gorilla is going to put even more pain on top of him as he fleds it in. It's Neymar, and he is in. Gorilla taking a 3-0 lead. And that is just misery for Dito. 6-3 behind. He needs to now score 3 goals before full time to push us into extra time.
Big celebration from Spencer's coach in the corner, Sean Allen, the FIFA Interactive World Cup runner-up in 2016. He's been supporting Gorilla throughout this tournament. I mean, his biggest fan club member in the corner as well, yelling every time he gets a goal. Gorilla tries to keep it calm, but he knows he has a 3-goal lead. And that is a massive, massive thing to go with just 35 minutes played. We saw some dramatic comebacks last year in New York. Are we going to see more here from Dito?
Well, if Gorilla loses possession like that, Dito is a player that may just punish him. Good tackle, though. And that will be cleared back upfield. So, 60 minutes gone. 3 goals needed to push us further. The ball is looped over the top by Gorilla. Can he beat his man? He won't need to. Advantage is called and then brought back again. So this is a dangerous position now. Gorilla is going to throw that one straight in towards the penalty spot. It was Hullet that was there. Didn't quite get ahead on it, though.
No, couldn't quite flick it in. Ferdinand beaten off the ball by Lacazette. Somewhat unfairly, another free kick chance. And this is all playing in favour of Gorilla, isn't it? The clock runs down as these free kicks keep coming. 63 minutes gone. Dito needs one of those goals early on, but that's a header. Chance going missing. Now, counter chance, actually, with so many players forward. The big defenders would be in there, but that is how you stop the counter. He's going to take a card. No, excuse me, just a telling off from the referee. Very lenient as Ronaldo gets sliced down by Neymar.
Goal has to come quickly for Dito. He's going to go a little bit more direct with that one. Bad control, though, and in the end, this will be called back. Not sure exactly what happened there in the end. It's a foul just off our screens. Dito, oh, that's another mistake from him. It's actually a 2-on-1. This is a position where you'd fancy Gorilla to score in. Oh, and almost another one. That was pretty insane stuff, and Dito feels like you know, the pressure is just getting to him now.
It's a great through ball. Messi to Nangolan. Slips it through. Nangolan back to Hullet. Is going to show the runner. Dembele deflected for Ronaldo. It's 4-0 for Huge Gorilla. Dragon alongside him. He knows it may well just be done. 7-3 on aggregate. A massive, massive lead for Gorilla here in the grand finals of the second leg. An aggregate scoreline. Dito, he needs 4 goals to come back. It would be a winner if he got 4, but it would also be absolute mayhem here, I believe, in the final 20 minutes.
And that's exactly what he's got. Look at the shots there. 7 for Gorilla, only the single one for Dito, and he's not put one away just yet. This one will loop over. Was he offside? He was offside there. It was close, but will be called back. And time is ticking. Gorilla can almost smell the cash.
$200,000 to the winner here, 40,000 for second prize. Not a bad day's work, that's for sure, or 3 days' work as the case may be. And of course the trophy, the trip to the FIFA Awards as well later on in the year, where you will be rubbing shoulders with perhaps the likes of Morata, who is here in attendance alongside Neymar, Ronaldo, Messi. They'll all be there, and one of these players will as well. Valencia for Dito, wins it back, gets it across to Suarez. Kante, he needs a goal, and he needs it now. He's running desperately out of time as 15 minutes remain on the clock for him.
On to Valencia. He's going to send Lacazette running. Come back with it, though. And get it away. Finally does. Valencia knocks it up towards Suarez. Will turn back inside. Ball is good to Lacazette. He's going to have a shot, and De Gea will be tested there. Wasn't knocked out for a corner. In fact, I think Gorilla's even going to get the throw-in from that one.
Well, we have a clear and defined winner so far. Are we going to see any drama? Dito has to make the changes, and is it a little too late? That's the question. It's Son Heung-min coming in for Thauvin on the left there. Maybe he's going to switch in with Suarez. You can see Suarez playing in centre midfield at the moment. Nangolan will come on as well. Couple of changes. Is it enough? Time is really against him. 10 minutes plus extra time. You're looking at maybe 13, 14 minutes max to get 4 goals.
Difficult. Is it impossible? I don't think so just yet, but it's going to be one of the most incredible comebacks. If, you know, that last game that we were talking about, comebacks, was anything to go by, this is certainly up there with them as well. 4 goals going to be needed here for Dito. He would win it outright then on away goals, but the task is absolutely mammoth. And first of all, he's got to get the ball off Gorilla, and he's not going to give that one up easily. There's a looping ball over the top, will be collected by Son. Will even try and push forward with this one. Actually does get dispossessed, and hands are up from the defender, claiming no foul. Ball kept in there as well. Martial into Kante. He's going to send one man running, but right into the feet of Ferdinand. 85 minutes now gone. Gorilla one step closer.
You've got to hand it to Gorilla. Despite the possession game that Dito tries to play, he has absolutely took every single chance he's had. It has been so impactful every time he goes forward. Dito on the attack. Son cuts it back, looking for one here, maybe to get things started. Oh, it comes off David Luiz. And when the luck is not with you, that's how it goes. The corner whipped in. Any header? No. It's a goal kick, I believe. And it is Gorilla now with just a couple of minutes remaining, holding 7-3 on aggregate, 4-0 here on the Xbox. A mammoth goal tally to be here in the grand final.
Marcelo going to loop this one up. And, well, he can't quite get on the end of it. 3 minutes to be added on in-game. That's no time whatsoever to score himself 4 goals. This one is done, but can at least Dito pick one at the end?
Well, it's just a little shot. That's all he's going to get. He can't recycle it too many times. I think it's simply a case of pride, and it will bobble over once again. Another corner, and the time is very much over. We have ourselves an almost certain winner in Huge Gorilla. England are victorious in London. Spencer Ealing, aka Gorilla, is the 2017 FIFA Interactive World Champion.
And Dito, you know, he's played absolutely amazingly throughout this tournament. Of course, I think no consolation to him when it comes to losing a big final like this, but he takes himself 40k. But it's all about this man on your screen. Gorilla, what a performance. He's had over so many tournaments this year, a lot of pressure on him, and finally he delivers, and what a place to do it.
Absolutely. Goals galore from Gorilla throughout this tournament. We heard it before this final, 37 goals were scored. Well, you can throw another 7 on top of that. It has been a magnificent final. These are the goals, the deflection straight into the path of Suarez. And brilliant finishing. You maybe put your money on Ronaldo scoring that a number of times, but it wasn't to be. Gorilla, of course, he's been, well, touted as favourite throughout many, many tournaments this year, of course. Hasn't been successful. Did win in Madrid for the Xbox in the FIFA Ultimate Team Championships, but was really null and void when we reached the grand finals in Berlin, which is why he wasn't really tainted as a favourite coming into this tournament.
Yeah, but how he's turned that one around. I mean, he's skipped a couple of beats, but honestly, when it's counted, he's been there. He's peaked at exactly the right time. And what a performance from him today. If you look back to that divisional final, to this grand final, he's just been scoring for absolute fun. This, of course, was number 4, Dembele, and then Ronaldo. He was a little unlucky. I think it was Ferdinand, really, that put that one in there. But Gorilla was the winner, and deservedly so.
Absolutely. 3 Germans into the semi-finals and 1 Brit. It's the plucky Brit that came out with Laura.
Thank you, boys. Gorilla, all competition, you have been so composed. You've been straight-faced. You haven't given us any emotion, and now finally we see a smile on your face. You are the FIFA Interactive World Cup champion. How are you feeling?
I don't know. Obviously, all tournament, I don't celebrate my goals. Even then, when I was 3-4 goals, I don't really celebrate. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. But yeah, it's amazing.
Let's talk about the PlayStation performance that you put in, because that's really where you did the business.
Yeah, obviously, I went 1-0 up, got a lucky goal, and then obviously went 3-1 up, so I was a bit disappointed. And then half-time 3-2, and then we finished the game with 3-3. But to take 3 away goals into, obviously, my preferred console was a massive boost for me, so I think that's what obviously won me the game.
You say you don't celebrate. Maybe you didn't up to this point, but we do have some reaction to show that you really do celebrate sometimes. Talk us through this.
Yeah, obviously Dragon coached me, runner up last year. I think he's been a massive help for me, so fair play to Dragon.
And he must have given you so much advice, because he's been in this position this time last year. He was in the final.
Yes, so obviously I wanted him, because he didn't qualify this time, I wanted him as a coach, probably the best coach anyone can have. We play similar, and he's just motivated me throughout the tournament, so this win goes to Dragon.
You tapped in your second goal on this console with Ruud Gullit. It seems quite a nice touch that Ruud Gullit is here now to bring you your trophy. So everybody, please welcome Ruud Gullit. Thank you very much, Ruud. I mean, you were sat there watching, he tapped it in with you, then he gave you a little look, didn't he?
Look, you know, I was very pleased that he let me score a goal.
You had a part in his win, it must feel great for you too.
But yeah, it was the first time I saw myself playing. A lot of people told me about my abilities on the screen, and I didn't know, but yeah, I was pleased with myself.
Now I'm going to move out the way just to give you guys your moment. So Ruud, please hand over the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your FIFA Interactive World Cup champion. Moment for that boy. Spencer, you know how hard he's worked to get to this position. You said at the beginning he was going to do this, and he did.
He did. He did the whole of England proud. He had a lot of pressure on him going into this. A lot of people tipped him for the top, and he took that weight on his shoulders, and you can see it kind of just being let loose at the end there when he got the win. So well done to Gorilla. Fantastic performance.
And it's a moment he's never going to forget. Ruud Gullit is here now. You had a part in that, Ruud. That was very special.
Yeah, it was very special. I didn't expect this. Didn't know what to expect. I saw that enthusiastic crowd. I saw players really be, eager to win this thing, and amazing. And it's good to watch it well.
Absolutely. Now, you just saw him with Sean Allen there. He's mentioned him. That is his coach. He was in this position last year. How special is that relationship? How much would he have helped him along the way?
They've known each other for a long time. They've been training partners throughout the years. As Gorilla said, they've got a very similar style of play, so it made sense to have him in his corner, let him know what he was doing right, what he needed to improve, and what a partnership.
What about
Is it also so that the coach get 10%?
I don't know what their arrangement is, but who knows?
What about the future, Spencer? We saw that the prize money's just gone up and up. Last year it was 20,000, this year it's 200,000. Where is the future of FIFA and esports?
I mean, it's limitless. You look at the size of the sport, you know, it's based on football. It's the world's biggest sport. So many people watching it, so many people playing this game, FIFA, all the time, that it can just keep growing. He's given the trophy there to Sean Allen. It's a lovely
You can see
moment.
just how much it means to Sean Allen, his friend, his coach, last year's finalist. He's emotional holding that trophy. Definitely has a part to play in that. And Ruud, just a final word from you. You said your kids play this. Will they be inspired by somebody like Gorilla and what he's done here today?
Well, of course, you know, it's fantastic, it's competitive, and people put a lot of effort in it. It's not just a game only. You know, you still need to have skills, and I think they train their skills hours and hours. So a big applause for the winner, guys.
Yep, 100%. I've got to say, the FIFA community, people have got to do some amazing things, but that moment when Gorilla scores, turns around and literally points to the man who scored him the goal in real life has got to be up there, one of the best moments in FIFA history.
It doesn't get much better than that. Thank you very much, Ruud, for joining us. Thank you, Spencer, and to all of our commentary team as well. And congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Give out one more time for your FIFA Interactive World Cup champion. It's Gorilla. Make sure you join us again next year. We'll see you soon.
Did you point one moment?
Keep my time.